With the domestic league starting up soon, we've experienced the craziest transfer window ever. In the top 5 European leagues, over £2.5 billion has been spent on transfers. What's crazier is that there's still another month left for transfers to happen. These transfers will cause a sea of emotions for fans, ranging from excited, anger, and even confusion. There are transfers that catch people off guard, whether that's moving to a worse team, or moving to a so-called worse league. There have been transfers like that in every window, and this one is no different. Now this video won't include players that went for an excessive amount of money, such as Kyle Walker and Ederson. Yes, at the time of their moves, they broke the transfer record for their position, and therefore their price seemed excessive, but there are good reasons for City to buy them. There has to be another reason for these transfers being confusing. In this video, we'll look at what makes these transfers confusing, and try to find the reason why they were made. The first name is John Anthony Brooks. This is a good transfer by Wolfsburg, but why is it confusing? Wolfsburg are owned by Volkswagen, so they're one of the richer teams in the Bundesliga. However, Wolfsburg were nearly relegated last season, and only survived by winning a two-legged playoff against Braunschweig. On the other hand, Brooks' former team Hertha Berlin finished 6th and are in the Europa League. It's also his hometown team, and now he decides to move to a Wolfsburg team that is full of question marks. It's not confusing why Wolfsburg bought him, but more that why Hertha sold their best defender. The only reason I can think is that the fee is too good for Berlin to reject, and Brooks' wages have likely improved at Wolfsburg. They did replace him with Reiki, but Brooks will be a significant loss to Hertha. Leandro Paredes is another confusing transfer that many did not see coming. Zenit manager Roberto Mancini arrived at Zenit this summer and has made some good signings. One of the signings was Paredes. At Empoli, Paredes looked like a promising player whose playstyle resembled a player like Pirlo, in the sense that he gets into good positions to receive the pass and has a vision to find the smart play and dictate the tempo. Many fans and pundits were shocked to see a talent like this go to Russia. So why would Roma sell him? Why would no other top clubs try to buy him? I read some opinions of journalists and fans who watched Roma saying they weren't impressed by him at Roma. He didn't seem to play an important role in Roma's road to second place as well. Nevertheless, a lot of other fans who like him were disappointed to see him go to Zenit. Javier Hernandez, aka Chicharito, completed a move to West Ham, which has been praised as they got him for great value in a crazy market. But why West Ham? No disrespect to West Ham, but they're coming off a poor season. Chicharito's former team are also coming off a bad season, but you're telling me that no top 6 side in England, Italy, or Spain would pay a £13 million release fee? This transfer is confusing until you see how much he's making a week. Sky Sports reported that he's making 140 grand a week, which I suppose West Ham can afford. These type of wage demands likely swayed clubs away from signing him in the first place. Luckily for West Ham, they paid a lower fee for a proven goal scorer in the Bundesliga and the Premier League. Danilo moved to Manchester City after they spent $50 million on Kyle Walker. Danilo was sort of a scapegoat for Madrid when things went wrong. Even though many fans were annoyed when he was on the pitch, he still garnered interest from Chelsea and Man City. If you're not a fan of Danilo, the confusing part is how he went for £26.5 million. Being serious though, Danilo chose City. But why? He wanted to work under Guardiola. However, with City buying Walker, Danilo had the choice to compete against Walker or Moses. Most fullbacks/wingbacks would probably compete against a recently converted wingback. Is he there to provide competition, or is he just going to be a backup similar to his Madrid days? Maybe Pep had a plan for Danilo that he likes, but until the season starts, this transfer remains questionable. The last player that was part of a puzzling transfer is Ruben Neves. This one wasn't only confusing, but it shocked many, if not every football fan paying attention to the window. Why would the Porto youth product born in 1997 go to Wolves? Porto gave him a lot of minutes, gave him the captaincy for a Champions League match, which made him the youngest captain to start a Champions League game. So what's the reason he joined Wolves again? Oh. John Bruin sums it up well in his article, but to paraphrase, Mendes has a good relationship with the Wolves owners and is pretty much an advisor to them. He's also an agent to their manager. Mendes has helped facilitate a few transfers to Wolves as well. This type of signing is confusing when you first look at it, But then you realize that agents run football. Even the craziest transfers can have a logical explanation to it, whether it's obvious or not. Let me know some players you think made some weird or confusing transfers. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you all have a great day.